Welcome, everybody. We're going to be starting in a few minutes. Thank you so much for your patience. We're just waiting for more people to join.
Stand off. You let people know we're waiting for you.
Welcome, everybody that's just joined. We are just waiting for a few more people to join, and then we will get started. Thank you so much for your patience.
Michelle, it's 3 o'clock, so I think I'm going to hand over to the chairman. We must start.
Okay, Kevin, that's fine. I'm happy to do that. So we'll proceed.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Can you hear me, Kevin?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. Firstly, I'd like to welcome everyone to the annual general meeting for the period ending 31 December 2023. Since this is a virtual meeting, we have participants from different parts of the world. We have participants from the US, some from Dubai, some from the Netherlands. We have people from all over South Africa and also in Australia. So I'd like to give a special word of thanks to all the participants from near and afar. Thank you very much. I know you are all very busy with your business programs, but you took special time to attend this virtual meeting. And for that, I'd like to thank everybody for their willingness to participate. We have an agenda in front of us. I hope everyone can see the agenda on their screens. Can everybody see the agenda on their screens? Okay, so I'd like to just go through the agenda to make sure that we are all in agreement with the agenda per se. Okay, so okay, Kevin, can you just flash the agenda for us, please? Okay, let's go through the agenda so that we can formalize the meeting per se. I would like to know if there are any apologies that's been recorded for today's meeting. If so, if you can record that on the side of the Secretariat. The next item on the agenda.
We've had 5 apologies, Mr. Chairman.
Yes. Okay, that means we'll have a total of about 23 people that is participating at the meeting. Thank you, Kevin. Let us just read through the agenda first. The next item on the agenda after apologies will be the adoption of the agenda, followed by the minutes of the meeting of the AGM held on the 29th of February. And then we will look at the acceptance of the minutes. I trust that everyone by now have received a copy of the minutes. If not, I would like to make sure that we can send a copy of the minutes to people if they haven't received it. So if anybody hasn't received the minutes, please let us know while we are online. So it appears that everyone have received a copy of the minutes. Then we are going to discuss the acceptance of the minutes, followed by matters arising from the minutes. Item number 6 of our agenda will be the chairman's report. Then, and the chairman's report, it will be Rob Williams, followed by the managing director's report, which is Kevin Chaplin. And then we have a comprehensive overview of the annual financial statements for the period of 1 March 2023. We will talk about the change of the annual financial year later. And then we're going to have number 9 on the agenda, general, and then the next meeting. So I would like to know if we can get someone to propose that we adopt the agenda for today's meeting. Anybody?
Sorry, Mr. P, the line was really bad. Are you able to just say it again? Rob?
Michelle, I would like to ask someone to adopt the agenda before we move forward. Michelle, is it on my side that the line is bad? Because I'm not in Cape Town.
Okay. Rob, sometimes you kind of fade in and out, but I think I heard what you asked was the adoption of the agenda. So I second it. So if you want to go ahead, I don't know if everybody else can hear you.
Is there, just check
if there's
anybody
and then second.
Yeah. Kevin, are there anybody else who can't hear me on my side, on your side?
It's better now. It was in and out. It's, I think, your line that side,
Okay.
but now we can hear you. We need one person
Kevin,
to
can I
propose.
ask you just to continue? Yes, Kevin, can you hear me? Can I just ask that you continue with the agenda? I'll try to change the network quickly while you continue.
It's working fine now, Rob. Let's continue. If I see it going off again, then I'll jump in.
Okay. Okay. Now I'd like to Kevin to ask if we can look at the minutes of the AGM. If there are any corrections,
sorry, Mr. Chair, I don't think we had anybody adopt it, and someone needs to propose the agenda, someone to second it.
I thought that was okay. Michelle seconded. So who adopted that? Can we someone to adopt it? I think I disappeared when I asked for someone to adopt the minutes and to the agenda, and someone to second the adoption of agenda. Can we get 2 names? Because I don't think I couldn't hear if anybody proposed we adopt the agenda.
Adopt the agenda.
Thank you, Senzo.
Can we just get the name of the?
Yes,
Senzo. I've got Senzo.
And Michelle to second.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, can we move to item number 5 on agenda, minutes of the AGM held on the 29th of February. I take it that we have all received a copy, and I would like to ask if there's anyone who would like to comment to have noted any errors or typos or syntax issues with the minutes, any errors or changes to the minutes.
Mr. Chair, everybody was emailed the minutes earlier today. So if there's anybody who it could have gone to their junk mail, or if there's anybody who didn't get it in their inbox, please message Michelle and she'll send it to you. But those who did see the minutes, if we can, as Mr. Chairman says, have someone to adopt the minutes and someone to second it.
Anyone can we just get the name of someone to adopt the minutes and someone to second it, please? Anyone, Kevin?
I move to adopt the minutes.
Thank you, Sarah. Noted.
Someone to second that?
I second it.
Thank you, Annie.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for the adoption and the seconding of the minutes. That takes us to the next item under number 5, and those items concerning the matters arising from the minutes. Now, you will notice that most of the items that were in the minutes, they will be reflected on the rest of the agenda. So instead of going to matters arising, we go straight to the chairman's report, because that's the first item from the agenda. Can we go to that, Kevin? The matters arising, the chairman's report.
It's up. Is it reflecting?
Okay. Okay, can I proceed to give a report from the chairman?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Are you seeing the screen, Chairman's report, and your photo?
I have the report with me. Okay, the photo is there, so I will proceed to give a report. Firstly, I'd like to thank all the participants for the opportunity to present the chairman's report to you. My name is Rob Williams. I'm chairing the AME Foundation, and I'm proud to be chairing this organization, which is very strong and sustainable. And together with my colleagues on the board, especially the Audit, Risk and Governance Committee, it is not only a privilege but a pleasure to work with all of them to change so many lives and to make such a difference in our society. The AME Foundation is a beacon of hope for the youth and future leaders in our society. I'd like to focus slightly on the financial year ending on the 31st of December 2023. It was a tough year for the AME Foundation, and it's still a tough year, especially after the effects of COVID and its global impact on everyone's life. You may remember what a difficult time it was for us around the world to deal with the COVID pandemic. However, despite the challenges, the AME Foundation did well and continued working tirelessly with youngsters from challenged and vulnerable communities. The foundation gave them hope and opportunities they would never have had before. The after-school program continues to well-rounded future in society. The Youth Skills Development Program places youth in employment, internships, and their businesses, and continues to address the unacceptably high levels of youth unemployment in our communities. The Board of Trustees would also like to thank all our donors, our funding partners, ambassadors, management, and staff and stakeholders for their generosity and support and the crucial role played in the success of the AME Foundation. With that short report, I'd like to thank everyone once again for standing behind the AME Foundation and giving it such a strong brand to create opportunities for the youth of South Africa. Okay, Kevin, the next item.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Right, good afternoon, everybody. It's a real privilege to welcome you all. I know the chairman has welcomed you in the beginning, but I'd also like to just welcome you all for taking the time to join us, and especially highlight again what the chairman said, that we've got people from all over the world. Christine in Australia, Gerard in the Netherlands, Farhat in Dubai. We've got Sarah and Annie from the US, and both Sarah and Annie are previous volunteers with us. So it's really wonderful to have you all here. And Gerard is one of our ambassadors in the Netherlands. So it's a really warm welcome to you all. And to all of the other attendees, we've also got Yul, one of our HR committee members, external HR committee members online. We've got various donors joining us like Judy and Biddy. We've got one of our long-time supporters, Priscilla from Coca-Cola Peninsula Beverages, who have been an amazing support to us in so many respects. And people like Christine, who have been long-time donors and supporters, Sarah, Gina Costeras, and various others. We've got Richard, one of our board members and external audit committee members. So it's a real privilege to have you all here. Thank you. We actually delighted that we were able to align our financial year end with the calendar year and end of the school year, because our financial year end was always February of each year. And it was always difficult because the South African school year finishes at the end of the year and starts again mid-January. So we were able to align that now, and we changed our financial year end. Hence, this end of December was a 10-month period. And obviously now we'll be doing... Oh, Michelle wants me to put my camera on. I haven't checked my hair, Michelle. Okay. So going forward now, the end of December 2024 was a 12-month, and the auditors will be starting the audit by May, which is a whole 2 to 3 months earlier than before. So we're looking forward to get our audited financials for the end of December 2024 by sort of July, August 2025. And we then will be able to have our AGM much earlier than we have in previous years. And we're aiming for October to have the AGM for the end of December 2024. So we did operate in a very difficult economy over the last those 10 months of 2023, and it was still the sort of the lag end of COVID, but we managed to maintain and grow our programs. We were one of the few NPOs who operated throughout COVID and ended December 2023 with a fairly stable financial position, positive results, which Philip, our finance manager, will share with you. But most importantly, we continue changing lives. And that was all thanks to all the people that are joining today, all those that can't, that have supported us. A big focus was to continue keeping costs down. That's very, very important that we keep our costs down. We've always tried to maintain a very credible, sustainable nonprofit. With over 270,000 nonprofits in this country, which is far too many, and with 70% of them being inoperative, dormant, closing down, we've tried to maintain a very strong position in the marketplace that we keep our costs under control, which we managed to do, and bring in the much needed income and diversified income. So many nonprofits rely on one or two funders, and then something happens, but we've had a very diverse range of income from small donors, big donors, private individuals, businesses, corporates, partners, our big annual gala event every year, and tours. A big part is tour groups coming to us, university groups, selling our products, the Ubuntu business breakfasts that support the AMY Foundation, and so on. So despite the challenges, AMY Foundation was able to continue working tirelessly with the youngsters from the challenged and vulnerable communities, especially for the rest of the world. Obviously in South Africa, we talk about townships, but we're really referring to challenged and vulnerable communities, giving them hope and opportunities that they would never have had if it wasn't for AMY Foundation. We're very proud of that. Our after-school programs continue to educate and develop the youngsters. Most importantly, make sure that they finish grade 12, because in South Africa, it's quite horrific that over 50% of youngsters who start grade 1 in South Africa drop out of school before writing grade 12. And that's what we in our after-school programs aim to turn that around. All the youngsters in our programs finish grade 12. They don't turn to drugs and all those negative influences, gangs, teen pregnancy. In South Africa, over 100,000 teenage girls fall pregnant a year, and that's very scary. So for us, it's important that we keep our youngsters, 5 to 18-year-olds, in the healthy programs that we run. Our youth skills development program places the youngsters in employment, internships, or their own start their own businesses. And this is something we're very proud of, that we've been able to run that in the past few years, to take 18 to 35-year-olds, put them through healthy programs, ensure that they get placed. We're not just a training center. Our model, we train, we educate, we give skills, business ethics, business etiquette, assertiveness, confidence, timekeeping. And then at the end of the program, we actually do the CVs, we dress them for success, we get them to the interviews. Very important. We take them for interviews, we set up the interviews, and we get them placed. Those with the ability, we keep back, and they start new businesses. So we're very proud of that we are part of addressing the unacceptable high level of unemployment in South Africa. And we see ourselves as a beacon of hope. And it's thanks to all of you that are listening today. We were definitely a beacon of hope during the financial year that we're reporting. And it's a privilege that we can run a strong and sustainable organization. It's very much thanks to the team in this organization that continued being creative and running classes that are life-changing. It's heartwarming, honestly, when I see the youngsters coming through our programs, to see the outstanding work being carried out, and especially the positive impact and the life-changing impact on our learners. I love it when I'm at a hotel or at a retail store, whether it's one of the hotels, whether it's the retail stores, and somebody will come up to me and say, I was at AME Foundation, I'm an alumni, and it happens all the time. And we've got employers that say to us, I only want to take students from AME Foundation, not other recruitment companies or just people walking off the street, because they know they're getting quality from AME Foundation. The team works tirelessly for that. So that's very encouraging and exciting to see, and that we can witness that. At the end of December, we had placed 1,789 students in employment. I'm very proud to tell you that. Now, that was because this AGM is reporting on a year ago's figures. I'm proud to tell you that up till now, a year later, December 2024, it's actually 2,048 students placed in employment and internships. As at December 2023, we had started 221 new businesses. A year later, December 2024, it's 261 new businesses. Yes, they're all small businesses, but they're all businesses that are getting such valuable input. AME Foundation helped them start the business and are busy mentoring, coaching, and growing them as we go into the future. And that's the future of South Africa. We can really stand out in the world as addressing our challenges and starting new businesses. I have to say it's inspiring to see the results and the outcomes that are visible in the growth and development of the learners that come through. Often I'll see a learner here that was an alumni working somewhere. It's their day off. They're here coming to volunteer, to give back, and that happens a lot. And that just is a testimony to the quality of what we are doing with our learners. And what we are achieving under difficult circumstances is really a testimony of what's possible. It's not easy raising funds in this country, but we've managed to keep all these children, all these youngsters placed into employment and new businesses. And if I think of over 1,800 youngsters through the year, annually through our program, it's heartwarming, and I'm really grateful to all the support we get from the donors that are with us today and those that can't be here. So, ladies and gentlemen, everything that we've achieved is definitely thanks to prayer, hard work, and all of the donors, supporters, partners, staff, the board of the chairman of AME Foundation, that he tirelessly and passionately works for towards corporate governance, driving the strategy and the vision of AME Foundation, our board members, our risk. We've got a very strong audit, risk and governance committee of external members, and HR external committee. And it's all this that's made it possible and ensured we can continue making a difference in society and changing lives. And if I look at the variety of programs we're running, even in after-school programs where the children, we're not trying to create famous musicians or artists or sportsmen, but through those mediums, we're making sure these kids want to go to school tomorrow, want to finish grade 12, want to excel and go and do something with their life and stay away from the negative influences. And in our youth skills program, where we are doing amazing work with placing these youngsters, as I said, to date, it's 2,048 students in employment and 261 new businesses. And that all of you can be proud that you are part of the solutions to this country, and we'll look back and see that as our legacy. At our building in Sabron Park, things are going well. We've been here now. We're now at a point where we're repainting the whole center, thanks to a donor. And I encourage you to come and visit us and see the new color that we paint in the building. It's really standing out. The signage will be going up soon. The painting should be finished. So I encourage you all to come and have a look and just visit us, and regularly come and visit the classes. Just pop in and see the good work. Today, I was just so blown away by the business course, where they had about 10 different groups of students, 6 in a group, presenting their business plans, how they established their business name, how they marketing it, how they did their research, what are their costs, what is their margin. And it's just so encouraging to see the variety of hospitality businesses, beauty businesses, sewing businesses going on. And that's all at the AMI Foundation. So I think, Mr. Chair, with that said, I hope I've given you a good overview of what's been happening and what's the future. I can share with you that this year we're wanting to grow in 2025 another 50 students through the Youth Skills program. We want to maintain our numbers in the after school programs. It's already very big with 6 different centers between Gugulethu, Philippine, Yanga, Bonteheuwel. So we want to maintain our numbers. Already 1,300 every day there is a lot. We don't forget, we feed them every day. We take them on outings. Our weekends are very full with sport and art. We've got wonderful partners like Waterfront Theatre School. We've got diving. We've got UCT Dance School, jazz art, and various ones there. In the week, we've also got chess now. We've got diving, golf on a Tuesday now at the Rondebosch Golf Course. We'll be transporting in. So you can imagine transport is a big one for us. We are going to go on a campaign very soon, asking people to get on the bus with us because our vehicles are being overused. We've got 2 25-seaters, 3-4 times back and forth every day, because we bring all the learners in for the Youth Skills program. We realize that if we don't transport the learners in from Khayelitsha and as far as Khayelitsha and all over, they won't be able to get to us because they're unemployed. So transport is a big one. And our 125-seater is costing us far too much. I mean, we've just had to pay 38,000 Rand to get it fixed. We had to pay a lot of money last year. So we realized we need to buy another bus, which is going to cost us R1 million. So we're going on a campaign in the next few weeks to try and raise as much as we can towards a new bus. We'll keep the one that's costing us too much just as a backup. So it won't be used much, but you don't get much for selling a second-hand vehicle. But at least we'll have a third vehicle. If we suddenly need one, it'll be in good condition and it won't be used much. And then we've also got our 14-seater Quantum. We've got a 12-seater Staria. We've got a 6-seater Caddy, and then a smaller Hyundai vehicle. So our vehicles are out and about all the time. We ensure they're kept clean so that anybody seeing AMI Foundation on the road realizes, because we have to stand out with, as I said earlier, over 270,000 nonprofits. But we are aiming to continue standing out as a credible, transparent organization with external auditors, Forbes Mazars, who audit us every year, plus our Audit and Risk Committee external. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being part of this journey with us. Our bigger 10-year aim is we want to buy some of the houses around our AMI Foundation Youth Head Office and Youth Skills Centre at Sabron Park. And we want to make this one of the biggest campuses in this country that are taking unemployed youngsters. They come here for a 3-month program, they get placed, they go out and excel. If I look at the success stories of these employers saying to us, Kevin, I want more AMI students. I only want to take from AMI Foundation. The time will be right at some point where we can get donors and supporters to help us buy 1 or 2, 3, 4 properties around us and put many more students through. We always had a student accommodation at our center, sleeping up to 20 students, but we realized as a team, we were so short of space, we needed to grow. So we've actually taken that student accommodation this year and we're turning it into more classrooms and meeting rooms so that we can actually get to more students. So that's the exciting things that are happening. And I ask you to continue this journey with us. Tell your friends and family to join us in this journey, because it's going to be a tough year. You see what's happening all over the world. So please be our ambassadors out there. We're trying to get more people to sign up for debit orders, because that gives us sustainable income where we can know that every month we've got a certain amount of money coming in. And we've got a very slick system where people just click on a link, sign up, put their banking details in. It comes off automatically every month from their account. They get a tax certificate for SARS to deduct it from SARS. So it's really worthwhile as a private individual. As a business, they can also score points on their BE scorecard, also on their skills levy, as they support the AMY Foundation. So we invite you to please be ambassadors out there, get more and more people signing up. Be in touch with us. We'll send the link, and that's all they have to do is sign up for a monthly, for an annual, and also to come and visit us. We also welcome corporates to send groups of their team to come and do a bit of team building and come and visit the foundation. We're happy to come to the business place at a staff meeting and do a little talk to the staff about Ubuntu. What does it mean? What is forgiveness as part of the Ubuntu philosophy? Share a little bit about the Amy Beale story and the good work that's going on. I think people in our country need to see and know and hear the good work that's happening in this country, because so many people are demotivated or negative, want to emigrate. Let's get them to the AMY Foundation and see the good work, because then they will have hope for this country when they see the students that are coming out of AMY Foundation. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I would like to just show us a short video which really just enhances what I've been saying.
Hi, Kevin. We can't hear audio on this side.
I don't know why, because Aisha tested it earlier. Can you hear now?
No, Kevin. Is your volume up?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm happy to share it via the link, Kevin. If anybody if they can't hear it, because my audio is up and I can't hear it.
So you still can't hear it?
No,
No.
not yet.
I
what
hear
a
that.
pity.
Kevin, maybe what we can do is if we can't hear it, I'm happy to just send the link to everybody that's on the call.
Why don't you let Aisha try and share it?
Oh, it's not working on her side either, Kevin. Try resharing with sound. Thank you, Priscilla. Did you hear what? Okay, try sharing it with sound now. YouTube. Okay. Aisha's going to try to share it from YouTube.
Try now.
We'll just... Oh, there it is. There it
Yes.
is. Well done. Well done.
Welcome to AMY Foundation, a non-profit organization that has been changing lives since 1998. Founded in memory of Amy Beale, a wonderful young student from Stanford University, and the power of forgiveness of her parents, AMY Foundation works tirelessly to educate, develop, and empower young students from disadvantaged communities and really to give them opportunities that they'd never have, to really give them hope and a brighter future. With over 50% of youngsters who start grade 1 in South Africa who drop out of school before grade 12, our after-school programs are needed more than ever. In our after-school programs in various townships in Cape Town, South Africa, we work to take the youngsters off the streets, away from the crime, the violence, the gangs, the teen pregnancy, and really give them opportunities for creativity, for expression, for self-development, confidence, but most importantly, to stay away from all those negative influences, to finish grade 12 so that they have a future.
Hi, my name is Siyabonga Ncwane.
From Stanford University, and the power ever. In our after school, really give them opportunities.
Township, I'm the after school program manager at AMI Foundation. Here at AMI Foundation, we are running after school programs. We have 6 centers that are situated in our townships. Firstly, we have programs in sport. In sport, under sport, we are doing soccer and netball. Secondly, we have our academic support. In academic support, we are doing literacy, numeracy, and life skills. Thirdly, we have performing art as our 3rd main program. Due to the after-school programs, our learners are able to run away from the social ills that are happening in the townships. In addition to the programs that we run, we ensure that we also provide food and refreshments to the learners, because in the township sometimes it is difficult for them to have something to eat.
My name is Lamine Lepandra. AMI Foundation has done a big role in my life. AMI Foundation helped me with my skills. I enjoy playing soccer because it keeps me mentally strong and physically fit. My name is Akene Bandra. At the AMI Foundation, I am a dancer. And being a dancer, it has boosted my self-esteem. And with each and every performance that I have overcome, it has built more confidence in me, being able to communicate with my audience in many ways possible, in whatever way that I feel comfortable in.
My name is Siamanga Temazeka Madai. I work as a facilitator for literacy and numeracy at St. Mary's, that is residing in Nyanga. What motivates me to be part of AMI Foundation is that I believe so much in education and the fact that I am part of them growing and finding themselves. I promote or I encourage active participation that helps them to be able to think on their mind and also being hands-on in every activities that we're doing.
I'm Hilary George. I manage the Youth Skills Development Program for the AMI Foundation, and that is for the 18 to 35-year-olds. Now, currently, we're taking 600 unemployed youth a year. Our target as at the end of this year for our database would be 3,300 youth that would have come through our program since inception. Of that, we have placed over 2,000 youth in employment opportunities, being internships, learnerships, traineeships, full-time or part-time employment. Some have gone on to study further. Over the past few years, we have focused very much on entrepreneurship as an outcome, and we've helped to establish more than 230 small businesses, which is actually quite amazing because that really stimulates the economy. So we have 4 main disciplines. Our biggest disciplines are hospitality, and then we have beauty, followed by sewing and design and handyman skills. Those are the vocational practical disciplines that we run.
Greetings everyone, my name is Thokozile Gazi, popularly known as TK. I'm 26 years of age and I'm from Kayendicha in Lita Park. During my first month already there was an opportunity and a door that opened, and it is because of the AMI Foundation that I got a foot in the door for hospitality and the hotel industry.
Hello, my name is Senati Senem Kongota. My experience with the Youth Development Program at AMI Foundation was incredible because I have learned so much in a short period of time. My future, I think there is a big opportunity. I have a passion of my own that one day I could see myself owning my own clothing company. As you can see that this bag, I made it myself.
I'm Astrid Swartz and I am one of the beauty facilitators at the Emmy Foundation. I've always had a love for young women and everything that they go through in life. What motivates me to be part of this program is knowing that I get to make a difference and impact someone's life on a daily basis. It's given our learners a sense of purpose. They become contributing members of society.
Hi, I'm Kwaida Goniwe. I am from the Emmy Foundation, currently a soft skills facilitator and coordinator. My motivation for being part of the Youth Skills Development Program is I'm a product of the Youth Skills Development Program. I was a student at the Emmy Foundation.
My name is Nikita Safute. I'm from Philippi. I did the beauty training course here at the Emmy Foundation, and I'm currently busy with business study training. Getting involved with the Emmy Foundation really is such a beautiful thing because it's about changing lives, it's about upliftment, and it's about giving opportunities to people who really didn't think they would ever be afforded such opportunities. And although here at Emmy you are given such valuable skills, practical skills, you're also encouraged to really be the best that you can be and really reach for the things that you never thought you were capable of doing.
Please join us in making a difference and helping us to continue changing lives. With your support, we can do so much more, and your continued support will enable Amy Foundation to be sustainable and grow into the future. Visit amyfoundation.co.za to learn how to get involved today.
Right. Just trying to get to the next slide.
Welcome to Amy Foundation, a non-profit organization.
Okay, it's not, I'm going to stop sharing and then go back in. It's not coming out of there. Let me just go out of here. Right, thank you, Aisha.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Aisha.
Are you all there?
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I think you've heard enough from me. We're now going to go on to our finance manager with the audited annual financial statements from 1 March 2023 to 31 December 2023. For those who joined late, remember, we realigned. It was our financial year end was always February, and we decided to align it with the end of the calendar year for school, and so that it all works much better. And the auditors did that in the middle of 2024, and we got our audited financials at the end of last year. But going forward into 2025, the auditors have agreed to come earlier, so they start in May, and we should have the audited financials by July, August of 2025, and then we will have our AGM much earlier by at least October of this year. So I look forward to that, and I hand you over to Philip.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think everybody's now spoken about the year-end change. One thing that's important is, therefore, you have to bear in mind that the annual financial statements, which you will see just now, review is only for the 10 months in comparison to the previous year, which was 12 months. Kevin, I think you can put up the next slide, please. I think everybody knows that Amy was still counting for donations during the financial year in an economy which is under continuous pressure and will be for the foreseeable future. We were, however, fortunate to receive a $100,000 donation from one of our foreign donors, as well as a Hyundai Staria bus from the Korean embassy worth probably about 850,000 Rand. These donations were contributing factors for Amy Foundation to exceed the revenue budget for the year by 17% and also to reach the previous year's actual revenue within 10 months. I think if you can look at the two columns, the 10 months and 12 months, you'll see that on the income side, we reached the 12 months of the previous year in 10 months in the current financial year, which I think is quite was an achievement. Then, taking cognizance of the volatility of our income, we had to limit our activities to those that were absolutely essential and those that will bear fruit in the immediate future. Amy's expenses came in at 7.5% below budget and 3.5% below the previous year's 12 months period. And I think you can see that Amy realized, Kevin, you can put up the next slide. Amy realized the 2.5 million for the 10-month surplus for the 10 months compared to 2.2 in the previous financial year. However, our cash and cash equivalents remain stable, as some of the surplus funds, which we realized in the 2.5 million, were utilized to buy some fixed assets, of which a 23-seater bus, which cost us 1.1 million, capitalization of the donated Hyundai, 800,000, and a small Hyundai Atos for 150,000, were some of the main items where we spent our money, and was the reason for our cash and cash equivalents basically remaining the same as the previous year. I think you can also see the additions of the assets reflected in the non-current assets right at the top, with property, plant and equipment, which increased by 2 million. So there was where the cash was spent. Kevin, I think you can go to the next slide. Our financial year, like Kevin said, is from 1 January up to the end of December of each year. And this slide is a snapshot of income and expenses for the last 9 years. And it is evident that we keep our spending within the limits of our income that we've raised. I think the only year where the expenses, well, there were a few years, in 2019 and 2022, our expenses exceeded the revenue. But the growth is clear from this graph. And I'm sure that with confidence, we can say that we will achieve the same sort of results for the 2024 financial year. Kevin, and I think that's about it. If you can put up the last slide, please. The AFS is on the website, and there is a chat function. So if anybody got some questions or want to know more about it, please look at our website and talk to us with the chat function. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Over to you, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Rob Williams. Back to you. I saw Mr. Williams was having connectivity issues halfway through my talk. Mr. Williams, are you there? Rob? No. Okay, so we have literally 10 minutes left. I think we've covered a lot. Is there any questions that anybody would like to ask? Maybe you can indicate any questions, any comments? Now's your chance. No? Going. Okay, well, I'll take it that we've given you a lot of information. Once again, I do want to thank all of our donors, our supporters, our partners. Without you, we could not have achieved what we've achieved. You can all know that you are part of changing this country, being part of the solution, being a change maker, making a difference where it's mostly needed. You've seen the impact, the results. I get very excited when I see the quality of students we're placing in employment, starting new businesses, keeping off the streets, making sure they finish grade 12. So to each and every one of you, thank you. To our chairman, strong businessman, keeping AMY Foundation focused with good corporate governance. Our rest of our board members, Richard Roder, Zintler, our Audit and Risk Committee, Jonathan, and other board members, our HR committee, Gaynor, Yule, Senzo, who support us, to the AMY Foundation staff, the team. If I look how we've grown in the last 18 years that I've been here, it's very exciting that we've grown the team that are also passionate and committed and dedicated to changing lives, to working with the youngsters. So thanks to all of them. It's hard work, making sure we run a transparent, credible organization where we keep our costs low. Everybody knows we try and get everything donated. If we can't, we get the best price. We ask for discount. And a lot of time, like Coca-Cola Peninsula Beverages, DHL, and others that support us with product and services. It's amazing. And even some of our outreach partners like Aviva Pelham, Waterfront Theatre School, UCT Dance School, Rondebosch Golf Course, and various others. Forgive me if I've left anybody out, but it's really, we can't do it without all of you. Our small donors, our medium-sized donors, our larger donors, individuals, corporates, businesses, thank you. Again, if you can mention to your friends and family to support us, to sign up for debit orders. The My School card, it's the simplest way of giving back. Please talk to us. Change beneficiaries. We have so many people who say, oh, but that's a good thing. My child finished school 20 years ago, and that school's still getting the My School. So please change beneficiaries, talk to us, tell others to change beneficiary to sign up. Come and visit us, come and see the students in action, come to the Ubuntu Business Breakfast, buy our Relate bracelets, get it to your staff, let your staff wear the bracelets, get your managers reading Can Do, Making the Impossible Possible, and there's so many ways to get involved. Encourage friends and family to visit us as well. Come and see our newly painted premises that we're in the process of, and just keep in touch with us. And we just want to thank each and every one of you.
Kevin, I think Rob's mic is live again. So I don't know, Rob, if you want to take over.
Yeah, I think Kevin has covered all the essentials. And I just want to say a final thank you for all the participants and for everybody who's been on this virtual meeting. And we're looking forward to our next AGM, hopefully by October 2025, due to the earlier completion of our financials this year. So thank you very much. And may I wish everybody all the best for the new year, success with your businesses and all your endeavors. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rob.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good day,
Thank you,
Father. Good to see you, Buddy Green. You're on mute. Hello, Gerard. How are you?
Very good. Thank you, Michelle.
When are you coming back to visit? Bye, Priscilla.
Well, just saving money for the trip. Flying is more and more expensive.
I know.
I'll try to be there in November.
Okay, good. You're coming for the gala.
I hope.
Good. Buddy,
Well,
are you going to try to come for the gala, Buddy? Oh, I think you're on mute. Must I try to unmute you? Oh, I can't unmute you. You're going to have to unmute you on your own side.
Well, regards to all the family.
I will do, and we'll see you in November.
Okay,
Good to
bye-bye.
see you, Gerard. Have
Bye.
a good evening. Bye. Bye, Buddy. Good to see you. I'll see you at the breakfast. Bye. Bye. Okay, good. Sarah Bale, I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Okay, Rob Williams, have a good evening.